Here we're looking at a 2007 Hyundai Azera with about 63,000 miles on it. Cosmetically, it has several chips and dings and scuffs here and there that you would expect to find probably on a 2007. It is clean. Seems to be running pretty good. I did find a couple of oil leaks on it in the engine. It does have pretty much brand new tires on it all the way around. The brakes seem pretty good. Some of those cosmetic issues over here on the hood. You've got a couple of dings here and there, some chips. Looks like this front bumper has actually been repainted. But when they put this back on, it didn't sit very well, but I can tell the bumper's been repainted. This has some chipping on it as well. You see the tires. Rims look good. Tires are pretty much brand new. Has some dings coming down the door here. There's a ding down here. And a small little scuffy ding right here. The roof looks good. Does have a sunroof with it. Back tires are brand new as well. Has some scratching down here. It's got your usual scratches here on the rear bumper right before the trunk. Spare tires in here with the tools. Over here you got some scratches. Might be able to buff those out. And we'll go ahead and step inside the car. It does have nice leather. Interior's in pretty decent condition. Could use a good full detail. It does have some wear here on the armrest. That's kind of unusual. It's got some wear in here as well, inside the door handle. Air conditioner seems to be working okay. Actually, could be a little bit colder if we got it on all the way on low. It's not really too hot of a day. We're around the 70s. It should be kicking pretty good. Let's see. We got 63,751 miles at the time of the inspection. No warning lights. Power windows. Sunroof. The vent's already open on it. Close that back up. And this car does have a nice trim package on it, leather throughout. Some nice features in it. It's got dual temperature controls, AM, FM, cassette, and CD. It's all working really well. It does have a built-in equalizer. You can change that around a little bit. Steering wheel controls, cruise, radio controls on the steering wheel for the radio. I think we're ready to go for a test drive. If you want to stay with us for just a second, we'll be right back. Hey, we're in the 2007 Hyundai, heading out for a test drive here in just a second. We are a little distance away from the interstate, so everything we do today is going to be in the city. We will try to find a road where we can get up to about 45 or so. Maybe we can show you that the car is handling okay, and how the brakes are performing, and there's no shaking going on. So let's get out here and see what we can do. We're about 35 miles an hour. I hear a little bit of tire noise up front. The car's not pulling one way or the other. New tires on it, you wouldn't think you'd hear any tire noise. There's no shaking. Car's driving nice and straight. Steering wheel's not shaking. Don't hear any rattling underneath the car. Come up to a quick stop. Oh, car definitely pulls to the right. I think probably one of the brake calipers are probably sticking there. That could be an issue to worry about. We'll test that again to make sure it wasn't a spot in the road. That could be some of the noise coming from the front end. I hear mistaken for a tire noise. Might be a caliper and brake pads actually rubbing up front. We'll test that again and see where we're at. We got our green light here. We're starting to feel a little bit of a vibration in the front end. We're doing about 45 miles an hour here. Go ahead and turn right. Car seemed to stop okay at that time. That might have been just the road. We will go ahead and test that on the way back as well, just to make sure. Spin around here in this cul-de-sac and head back the other direction. Test those brakes again right here. And it stops nice and fine. Nice and straight, didn't pull in one direction or the other, so it must have been just something in the road. We're going to go ahead and wrap up our test drive. All in all, it's got a little bit of road noise to it. Could be something rubbing up front, like a brake pad or a caliper sticking, but it's not pulling. It does have brand new tires all the way around it, which you wouldn't think would be much of an issue. No rattles or stuff underneath, so everything's tight underneath. But we'll see you guys next time. Thanks a lot for riding with us.